Afternoon. How are we? Doing dots again. It's been a while. It's been a very long time actually. I'm gonna get a new wax thing. So it's been sat there for a while. In fact, probably should dig that old wax out of here. Hi Hoove, I'm feeling dotty again. I am. Get all that. Oh, it came out a treat. Beautiful. Oh, that's so clean. How you doing, Hoove? Anything exciting? Can't get the cover off this. It's obviously very sticky. Oh, that really is sticky compared to that other one. Glad I've got a new one. There we go. Because that one, I think, is the one I started when I did the Superman one. So it's quite old. But never mind. Got some new. Right. Oh, I need something to weigh that down. See, I'm so out of practice. I don't know where them scissors are. Hang on. I need something to weigh that down. Oh, that'll do. Jav's bottle opener. It's dirty. That'll wipe. There you go. Nice fishy bottle opener. That'll weigh it down nicely. 9 feet of invisible snow, so you've got a family snowman that don't exist. Well, you know. Quite fun, haven't you? Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll get that little bit of fluff off there. Go away. Where was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right. Go. It's nicer to look at than a pair of scissors, I suppose. Excuse the coughing. It's still there. It's quite rude. Actually, there we go. Right, see if I can remember how to do it. Been a while. It's been about 3 weeks, maybe. Just trying to think. Last week I was at my mum's. Then I was ill. Then mum was here the week before. Blimey, it's been like 4 weeks. You watched me completely muck it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that one went okay. So hopefully it'll be okay. Might take a minute to get into the swing of it again. It really has been a long time though. It's been sat on the kitchen table this whole time. He has to get it done. I wanted to get it done this week because obviously I'm back at work on Monday. So I want to try and get it done. Oh, get in there. Come on. So other than building invisible snowmen, what else have you been up to? It's been lovely here. People are saying about snow. We had bright sun yesterday and today. It's a bit chilly, but not even a hint of snow. Don't think it's cold enough. This edge is still sticky. Even though it's been sat here for 4 weeks. So that's a good sign. Yeah, this feels sticky. Not a problem. Go. That was quite a lot of this dark one actually. Yeah, I want to try and get... There's 50 rows left. So I want to try and get 20 done today. It's obviously a bit later today. And 30 done maybe tomorrow. Because I think SJ's streaming Thursday. So, but not tomorrow, if I remember right. So I might do tomorrow. Doesn't really make any difference when you're not doing anything. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Just won't go away. It's really loud on this mic as well. And of course, talking makes it worse. So, surviving from morning to night, yeah, it's not really a lot going on, is there? So will the changes on Monday affect you at all? Like, will you be able to do, you know what I mean, like obviously I'm back at work Monday. Is there anything that will change for you, what you're doing, who you're seeing or anything? Sorry. I mean, pubs can open on the 12th, so I can avoid them like I normally do. Well, yeah, to be fair. I can't see us going in a pub or a restaurant anytime soon. I think everyone will go mad, and then hopefully the novelty will wear off. And then we might, but I was talking to my mum about it earlier actually, and she said, you know, I know things are changing on Monday, and like it seems that a lot of places are opening on Monday at the same time, which seems a bit, but you know, whatever. And she said, but I don't think I'll go to any of them. So, you know, I think we'll just see a few more people than we normally do. But I go in them to eat when I've eaten, I leave again, and I mean, that's rare. Yeah, same. Yeah, we very rarely go into a pub to have a drink. We might go for a pub meal. But yeah, like you say, you have your dinner and you go home, didn't you? But yeah, I think for a while we'll just maybe see more people, like meet in their garden or something. I think that's all we're really going to do for a while. Maybe go to the odd shop, but not going to go anywhere busy. And the trouble is, everywhere's busy here. So you tend to go to the ones away, nowhere near the city. The further away from the city you are, the quieter it tends to be. So it would just be like the odd shop out of the way, maybe like a B&M or something, but nothing major. And just seeing people again, you know, go to see someone's garden, you know, now that we can. Hopefully the weather will start getting better so we can barbecue and things. That'd be quite nice. Gav loves a barbecue. Do you know, everyone I talk to though says, I ain't going in a pub yet. Everyone will have the same idea. I think people are right to be cautious. Do the haircut, that's about it. Yeah, the blooming state of it. So long. I'm not going yet though. want to wait a few weeks till it's quietened down. Well, to be fair, I ain't got time to go next week anyway. That's one thing my mum is very glad about. That I've been, apart from, I don't know, perhaps 2-3 months in the first lockdown, I've been doing her hair all the way through anyway. She's our bubble, so she's very glad about that. She'd be very grey by now, bless her. But then I never had a complaint with us closing at the start because it's not essential at all, is it? It's nice to have it done, but you can survive without. Although the way some of my hair customers have been replying to me today, you would think otherwise. I've been told that they love me, that they can't wait to see me, which is nice. Bring the garden shears with me. Had it done in October. I think I was about August, September time. I would have had it done before Christmas, but I was just too busy. And then obviously I've been in lockdown again. So to be fair, with long hair it just gets longer. So it's not that bad. Right. We've done all these dark ones. It'd be nice to get back to work, I must admit. I'm going to be crazy busy. I'm literally working all day, every day next week, up until Friday lunchtime, which is unusual for me because I'm part-time, you know. But no evenings, which I was quite surprised about. I don't need to spread to the evenings, so that's quite nice. And now rock accommodation, Hannah made it, wash the damn thing, then blow dry it backwards so it looks like I stick my fingers in a socket. Nice. Actually, okay. Yeah, it'd be weird. It'd be weird to leave the house. I've barely been out. I was quite chuffed when I booked everything in this morning. I've actually managed to book everybody in next week. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 6 weeks of work in a week, which, as I say, is not too bad because I only really do part-time. So, you know, it was fairly easy to get everyone in. But then I did my mum last week when I was there. I cut Gav's at the weekend, so that's a couple already done. Oh. So very busy. Be good though. Be nice to have some money coming in. That ain't a government grant. To be honest, it's been a while. Oh dear, this cough is annoying already. Many K's actually. Hi Oggy! Please restart for Windows Update. Don't even. Oh. This morning, all I wanted to do was scan Gav's timesheet from last week and email it to who he works for at the minute. and the scanner wouldn't work because of an update. The scanner wouldn't work. It said something like can't use it, or it can't find it, or something like that. So I had to completely uninstall the printer and all the drivers and blah blah blah, and then re-download it all and all the software and everything just to be able to scan it. But it is up to date and I have paused it, so I was going mental this morning. How are you, Augie? Got a hair tickling me, sorry. Anything exciting going on? But no, needless to say, I was not a happy bunny with this laptop this morning. All because of an update. Yeah. So all I wanted to do was scan it. For goodness sake. Didn't even want to print anything. And but the thing was, the printer, I checked it was up to date, and it was up to date, but it was the laptop update. And I think in the end it was that the printer couldn't find the scanner, whatever it is, on the laptop. So couldn't do it. It's like, well, you did it 10,000 other times. Oh, what are you doing in Animal Crossing? Is the Mario stuff still on there? I don't know if that was a temporary thing or... Doing hashes. But needless to say, as you know, me and computers don't really get on, because I think I expect too much of them to actually work, do what they're supposed to do, or to tell you if there's a problem. Oh, right. A rally league? What do you mean, like playing racing games and things? Or oh, with Animal Crossing, you mean? Nice. It's always nice to have something to do with, that's not a good sentence, to, you know, get in with people that play it a lot. Because I used to find that when you used to play them little games on Facebook, your Facebook friends are never interested. Oh, the flower breeding. Oh, man. I nearly got them all. There was some, I can't remember what now. I just couldn't get. But I got most of them, I think. That was hard work. It's a shame with that game because I really enjoyed it, but I just got bored of it. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember playing Cafe World, maybe? It's definitely Cafe something. That when we were talking, blimey, well, before I moved out, so earlier than 2010, and we went mad on it. And that was before the days of iPhones and things. So it was all on PC then. We're doing a Formula 1 game too, so I'm part of that. Oh, nice. Well, why not? Games are always better playing with other people, though, aren't they? With that sort of game. Oh, yeah, played Farmville. I remember I had a farm that was a massive J. It was pretty cool. J's an easy letter to do, though, isn't it, in squares? I went mad on Candy Crush and then got bored of it because it got too hard. Nice. Oh, this cough. Getting on my wick. We've been playing Earthbound on the SNES Mini. Really enjoyed it, actually. I'd never heard of it. Gav had heard of it, but never played it. And it was, you know, the angry video game nerd. He was going on about it, saying how good it is. And we've been playing that. We're probably a good 3/4 of the way through, I think. And really enjoying it, actually. I've been playing it, like Gav's been watching. We've been using a guide just so I don't forget anything, like miss anything, or you know. But yeah, really enjoying that, actually. I would recommend it if you like sort of Final Fantasy, them sort of grindy sort of games. If you like those, then you'll like Earthbound. Gav likes it. Oh really? Blimey, she must have been good at it. Or what Lego you got? But yeah, I'd recommend Earthbound. Really enjoying it. Very grindy. But it's a good story. It's a bit weird, but we like it. It's got a very catchy tune that I keep singing. I think that's one of them. But apparently we're going to play, what was it? Chrono Trigger, maybe? Is that a similar sort of game as Final Fantasy? Jeep Wrangler, nice. That'd be cool. I don't know if it's Chrono Trigger. I don't know. But it's similar to Chrono Trigger. It's weird. Is it similar idea to Final Fantasy VII, like the original one? Yeah, I think that was one Gab said that we might play next. Or Final Fantasy VII. Like the original one on the SNES Mini, I mean. Yeah, I'm surprised how much I enjoyed it, actually. Weird is good though, like weird. But I'm enjoying it more. I know it's kind of cheating, but following a guide, just so you don't miss anything. Kind of cheaty, I know, but yeah, Gav did. So did his brother. His brother played. He's loved every Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I enjoyed it, actually. Really was good. Once I got my head around it, because when I first started playing it, I was like, oh, right, I've got to go there now. But I hadn't done any grinding, so I wasn't levelled up enough, and I just died. And Gav said, well, you need to go and do a bit, and then go and save it, and go do a bit, and then go and save it, and you know, grind to level up a bit. And once I got my head around that, then I really enjoyed it. It's rather good. Some kind of car. You don't know what car it is. Although to be fair, I wouldn't either. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Put it in the wrong one. Like a donkey. I'll go get it with Lord Wolf is borrowing my lamp for a pillow. Lord Wolf. What's his name? I forgot. Is it Max? Max has many nicknames. Yeah, it's like my mum's dog Oscar. Well, it's Grumpy Dog. Or he's Osky, or Oscars. I was calling him Fluffy the other day because he really needs a haircut. which he's having done today actually. It was booked in for about 3 weeks' time, but they had a cancellation. So hairy. It was ridiculous. Your husky dog. Gobble. It's definitely a gobble. He's a small dog, but he's got a gob on him. Go. I think it's like a rule that you'd never call a dog by their actual name unless you want them to come here or something. It's like the dog they had before called Lucky, little black Jack Russell mixed with something. She's a little bit bigger than a Jack Russell, and she was like a little black pig. And she's never called Lucky. It was called a Wak Wak or Porkies or... Yeah. Corgi had some weird nicknames, but Scrudge was the main one, as well as Scrudge Bungley. Nice. Yeah, Lucky was a little fat thing. But she weren't like fat, you know, she had a porky belly and she was black and then she had a pink belly. So she just looked like a little pig. Sherlock Bonesy boy. Nice. You got it though, ain't ya? Got the Earthbound tune in my head again now. I've only just got rid of it. What's all of them? Many moons ago, we had a cat that Dad wanted to call Griselda. Gruntfuttock. Mum wouldn't let it, so he called it Shidley Dick. How do you think of things like that? Griselda Gruntfuttock sounds like something out of Harry Potter or something, doesn't it? We'll do the G's. Got a few of them. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? How you don't actually call a pet by their name. Like, years ago, my granny had a little Yorkie called Pippa, and never called her Pippa. It's like Pippy, Whippy, Woolly. I don't know why Woolly. She's quite fluffy, I suppose, but please don't inherit most of that personality. Not the mean cat from Gummy Bears. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you gotta have nicknames, it's more fun, isn't it? I haven't watched Gummy Bears for years, probably since I was a kid. I can't remember. Wasn't one of the ones I watched a lot. Didn't really watch that many cartoons. And like, Gav was always into like He-Man, Thundercats, or loads of cartoons. But he was always up really early on a Saturday morning to watch them, whereas I've never got up early ever. I don't know. Didn't really watch the Smurfs either. Yeah, Gav always did. Apparently. Obviously I didn't know him then. But, I mean, we watched telly, obviously, but it weren't that much. We were outside more than anything. Oh. Yeah, I was never one for getting up early. Never have been. I always used to watch like programmes when I got home from school, sort of, I don't know, 3:30 time. Put these on very straight. Oh yeah, I don't really remember watching that much telly at the weekends. I probably did, just can't really remember them. I used to watch, obviously it's a bit later than when I was a young kid, like Live and Kicking, those sort of things, quite a bit. I suppose that was when you were a bit older. And SMTV Live. Used to like watching that. Blimey, it's windy out there. Quite a lot of this red. So what are you guys up to the rest of the day? Anything exciting? stuff. I think because I totally emptied it, it's not very full. Nothing much here, just chilling with some games. Nice. I don't know what to do tonight, actually. I don't know what's next in my Marvel-a-thon. It might be Iron Man 3, actually. So I might watch that. Don't know. Don't think any of our lot are streaming tonight, are they? Lego cars on McLaren Senna. Oh, have a look in a bit. That means nothing to me. Not a car person. I drive one, that's about it. Extra wax coming off now. Be fun to build it though, wouldn't it? Is it like a racing car, like a Formula 1 car? Sports car, no stream as far as I know. Yeah, perhaps watch Iron Man 3. Quite like the Iron Man ones. We've been watching Breaking Bad. So obviously Gav's playing that drug simulator game. So if he fancied watching that again. It's pretty good. Never thought Malcolm in the Middle's dad would be Heisenberg. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming your first Formula 1 car race after. Oh yeah, it's Phoenix Nights, isn't it? How you doing, Nicole? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Just chatting about TV programmes at the minute. Really? Didn't rate Bryan Cranston until I saw Breaking Bad. Yeah, I mean, I've watched a few episodes of Malcolm in the Middle. You know, I've never watched a lot of them, but it's just amazing, wasn't he? So I think we're series 3, maybe. Quite far into it. The trouble is, Gav's been watching it while he's away, so I haven't seen them all. I just he catches me up. Well, I mean, we've seen them all before, so it's not, you know. So yeah, I've been watching some of them, and then he watches some and catches me up on what I've missed. But yeah. Do you do diamond paintings as well? I say, how many have I done? Done flowers, unicorn, coffee, Superman. This one? I don't think I've missed any out. So I'm quite new to it, but love it. I haven't streamed this for, I think it was three or 4 weeks, because I haven't been very well. And but yeah, it's nice to get back to it. This is one I got for my birthday. Probably about four weeks ago, that sort of. So I've been doing this. It's very bright, disgusting looking takeaway. I like anything weird. Bright, colourful, weird. I'll like it. Have you done many? What ones have you done? And I've only done this size as well, 30 by 40 centimetres is the size that I've done. I don't think I'm brave enough to start a big one. Really? Blimey. Didn't know that. It was really popular at the time, that programme, wasn't it? But I never really watched it. Yeah, there's probably loads, isn't there? Blimey. Young, isn't it? Yeah, there's loads that just like you say, child actors, and then just get out of it. It's probably a difficult world to be in. And I think you've got to have a really tough, thick skin to do it. Right, which one do we want to do next? Let's do P. There's quite a lot of them. But yeah, you hear so much of it, like people going completely off the rails. It's quite sad. There must be a lot of pressure. Oh, well. Must be a lot of pressure to look perfect, act perfect, be exactly like your famous character, and nah, don't think I fancy it. But then you also see quite a lot that are still doing it, don't you? I think sometimes it depends who you've got around you, who you're working with, who your friends are, how supportive your family. You know, have you got somebody that knows what they're talking about, looking after you, and it must be a really strange world to be in, I think. There's some cold, white, wet stuff falling from the sky. Let's hope it's snow. Nothing else. Could be a bit weird. I don't think we're going to have any. I hope we don't. I don't like it. Although if we've got to have some, we can get it over with this week. That would be marvellous. Could be frozen milk, could be. Could be polystyrene. So it's felt quite chilly today, but it's been quite bright sun. I don't think we're going to get any, certainly not today. Really don't like it. But yeah, we'll get it over with this week. I'll be really annoyed if we have snow next week. I'm driving out in it. There's one thing I really hate is having to scrape my car. You shouldn't need to scrape your car in April. Couldn't tell I haven't done this for a while. My neck's aching already. Rude. Nice to be back doing it though. It has been a while. I thought car technology would have come on enough now so it'll just scrape your car windows exactly. I mean, I remember Gav's Fiesta he had before his van that had a, what was it called? Like a quick clear windscreen, and within about a minute it would be totally clear. So I suppose that's similar, isn't it? But mine hasn't got that. Trouble is though, you want to be able to leave it running for 10 minutes and then come in and get ready. But obviously you can't do that. You don't really want to sit in a freezing cold car for 10 minutes while it thaws out. I think that's one reason that Gav's glad to park in the garage. So I wouldn't want to, I mean, it's bad enough doing it at like 9 o'clock in the morning like I would be, but 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning is rude. All them. To be fair, my dad always used to do it when I lived at home. I'd go out because I never started particularly early. I never have had a job where I start early because people don't want their hair done at 8 o'clock in the morning, do they? And I'd go out there and it would all be scraped off already. I didn't half miss that when I moved out. Right, what next? What is there a lot of? Bit of a mixture in there. I might do J's. Nice yellow. I do like this yellow, it's very pretty. Right. Is it settling, the snow? Okay. Oh, I don't like it. It's vile. Every time I see it snow, I go, oh, don't like it. Not a fan. Don't really like winter. It's too cold. J's. I reckon. It's what mixture of colours here. Bound to miss one. be very glad to see this when it's finished, actually. I think it's going to be so bright, it will be disgusting, but awesome. One of them. And like, you look at it and go, I wouldn't eat any of those, they look foul. But it's so bright, it will make an awesome picture. I'm hoping. Right, I think that's all the J's. Yep, can't see any more. I'm bound to have missed one. Right, another good one. Do that one. I mean, hair's so long it keeps dangling, sticking on the canvas. Damn weird. Should put it up really, but never mind. Yeah, I think I might watch Iron Man 3 tonight. I don't know what's next after that. This cough's getting on my wick. Cute. There's a real mixture of colours on this bit. It doesn't make it easy to find the colour that you're doing. What's everyone having for tea tonight? I've got a little quiche out. I might have quiche, chips, salad, that sort of dinner. Nothing very exciting, but I just fancied it. I always like knowing what people are. Oi, behave. I always like knowing what people are having for dinner, because I'm either jealous of it or go, yeah, mine's better. I think that was the only ones. I don't see any more. Chicken and bacon melt pizza. Nice. That sounds awesome. Okay, sounds better than quiche. So we had pizza, not the weekend just gone, the one before, I think it was out. I don't know. Days just roll into one, don't they? Chicago Town one, nice. I think it's Chicago. Are they the ones in the black box? Because we've had the takeaway ones of those, and they're nice. Yeah, that sounds better than quiche. Gotta say. Alright, can't see any more of those. SG! No! How are you doing? Have you calmed down? Have you cheered up from the stream? I was so gutted for you. It's like, come on, you can do it. Like, no, you can't. To be fair, that bit where you had to go up the side, that looked impossible. I was watching it. It's like, it's nowhere near. How on earth would you do that? I mean, like, if you were struggling to do it, you know, somebody that's okay at games wouldn't stand a chance, would they? They wouldn't have got half as far anyway. I wouldn't have. I'd have rage quit after about 10 minutes. It was. It looked ridiculous. Did you have the right idea, though? Is that how people do it? Oh, well, to be fair, you did give it everything. You kept going a lot longer than I would have done. Fair play. But then, I know that's not really saying a lot. Very ragey. Yeah, it's just, I was watching it, I was like, how? That's just, yeah, mad. But then I suppose it is very late in the game, it's not going to be an easy level, is it? You know, people complaining it was too easy. We were just talking about what we're having for tea. And I've got a little quiche Lorraine. I'll have chips and salad, I think. And Oggy's having, was it chicken and bacon pizza? So obviously he's winning. Because pizza, as you know. That's all of them. And there is some bright red. Oh, mate. I'm not surprised. Right. Do Blimey, it's 20 at 5 already. Don't know if I'm going to get me 20 rows done today that I wanted to do. Love the hard well-timed jumps you had to do. Yeah. Yeah, it's your sort of thing, isn't it? Definitely your sort of thing. But then you are crazy and are doing a week of ridiculously hard, ragey games, so, you know. That Jump King, oh mate. No way. And had to do it that fast in my hand, just couldn't cope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rude. I would have rage quit that Jump King. The first time that I got really high and then fell all the way to the start, that would have been it. It would have been through the window. Crazy fun. I'm just not very good at that sort of game as well, so I wouldn't even been anywhere near what you were doing, so I think I would have rage quit. To be fair, it doesn't really take a lot. Oh, hello. Nice. That's my last customer I've heard from. Got everyone booked in. That did look fun. It was like, I put it on, I was like, is that a dude in a pot hanging off a mountain? Yeah. Okay. As you do. So I'll just text it back actually. Oops. There we go. That's it. Everyone booked in. It's the last one I was waiting to hear from. Super Ghost and Ghoul. Oh, mate. Is that the one? Or not the snares or something? I think that's the one that Gav started to play and he was like, yeah, I'll stop this. Oh, why'd you do it to yourself? Crazy. Madness. I think I've seen him play a bit of that. Not for long. I love it, but I'm not as good as I was. Wow. I think everything's just easier when you're a kid, isn't it? Your reactions are quicker, you've got more energy, everything works better. When you get a bit older, it just, everything's a bit slower, isn't it? Just doesn't work quite as well. Right, is that all of those? Oh, you reckon? All that, and there's no arthritis to contend with. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you've got to play the hard games. I'll let you do that. You do a much better job of them anyway. Matters, it's all a mixture of colours now. In the Generation Hard game, well, yeah. There's no cheating back then, was there? You either kept going with the amount of lives you'd got, or had to put another pound in if you was at the arcade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like there's one game that I do enjoy was Alex Kidd in Miracle World on the Master System. I get to the same point and I can't get past it, so I just don't bother anymore. It's a shame because I love it. But yeah, exactly. You didn't have all the games, did you? Yeah. Yeah, Alex Kidd. It was the one, it's like woodland, and you're on a motorbike jumping across spikes. All lives gone. Just never could get past it. Ever. Hi Cap, how you doing? Have you had a good day? I'm guessing you've been working, so it won't have been that good. Have you had an okay day? Yeah, it was Hoof. That's probably the only reason we had it, to be fair. It's like, oh, it comes with it. Games handed out winning the experience. Summer games, you know, to get good, yeah. Exactly. And you waited for your birthday. Because I remember Gav saying that, because obviously they're Christmas, and his birthday's July, his brother's November, and it's quite close to Christmas. But like they would decide between them what games they wanted to play. So like Gav would have that one, and then his brother would have a different one, and they'd play them together. Oh, good. At least it's been all right. Got everything on Master System and Mega Drive, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. What a surprise! SJ had all the games. All the consoles, all the games. No wonder you're good at them now. See, I was never really into games when I was a kid. I played some with my brother Adam. He had a Master System and a Mega Drive. See, I didn't have my own console until I bought an N64 off my mate. So that's probably why I'm not that good at them now, because I didn't really play them when I was a kid. That's when you learn how to play them, innit, and get good at them. But yeah, I never really... When I was a kid, I only had a few of them, but I've got them all now. Oh, you make it up for it, I see what you mean. Well, why not? Gotta have a hobby, ain't ya? I mean, you haven't got like 4 big boxes full of craft stuff, have you? So, gotta have something. Boxes of games. Yeah, exactly. You've got to have something though, ain't you? I mean, what are you going to spend your money on? You know, there's no point working hard if all you're going to spend your money on is bills. You've got to have something, ain't you? I was telling the guys earlier, we've been playing Earthbound. Kids, Lego and games, exactly. Yeah, playing Earthbound on the SNES Mini. And really enjoying it, really got into it. Very grindy. But once I got my head around that, because like when I was playing it on my own, you know, it says, right, you've got to go to this dungeon. It's all right. Marches into that dungeon, gets killed really easily. And Gav said, well, no, you've got to do a bit of grind. You've got to level up a bit before you go in there. It's like, what? I'm being family friendly, but kids can't read the chat, can they? So, but yeah, really enjoying Earthbound. If you like Final Fantasy VII, that kind of thing, you'll probably like Earthbound. We're probably about 3/4 of the way through, because you have to collect 8 melodies. You get one from each dungeon, and we've got 7. So I'm guessing there's one more and then a big boss. I'm guessing, I don't know. But yeah, really enjoying it. It's got a weird sort of story. Oh yeah, go for it, Esther. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's good if you like that sort of thing. You've got a bit of patience, you know, because it is quite grindy. It is good. We're enjoying it. I like the music. The music's really good. Just some random bits of storyline. It's good though. Enjoying it. But apparently we're playing Chrono Trigger. Apparently we're playing that next. Ain't got a clue. Or Final Fantasy VII, maybe. See, this is what we're like. Gav will say, oh, you might like this game. So, alright then. So play it. Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know. I never played them the first time round. I didn't play a Mario game until I had an N64. Oh no, sorry, I played Mario Kart a little bit on my friend's SNES. But not that much. But as I say, my brother had a Master System and a Mega Drive and then a PlayStation. So we never had Nintendo. I don't know if there was any reason for that, but don't know. I didn't really know there was a big Sega Nintendo war until Gav went, oh, you had Sega? Oh. So I was like, well, my brother did. Yeah, it's Gav's one. I couldn't find the scissors I normally sit on there. So I just plonked that on there. It's the first thing I saw. Lou! Why, thank you. How are you, Lou? How is Sue? Basil too. Had a poo. Oh, I can never think of anything else. No, I'm going to have to really think hard for another line for the greeting for Lou. Cliffy go moo? Does go moo. Ooh. Did the ghost stay? But that's too many words. Too many words. See, aren't you honoured to have such a special greeting? I'm Oku, how are you? Oku too. Dotting, woo! It's a bit of a stretch now, isn't it? Yeah, I never knew there was wars. Like, plays games, doesn't it? I don't know. That whole thing kind of passed me by. Hence why I'm not really very gamey. I like games, don't get me wrong. I'm just not very good at them. If you need actual skill. Woody! Oh, who knows, mate? Who knows? How are you, Woody? Have you had a good day? You're not a Nintendo fan, are you, SJ? You've never said. Where did that drop? Don't want to drop that on there. We were just glad to have anything. Yeah, same. So I don't know why my brother had Sega instead. I don't know. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know. I'm guessing he had it for a birthday or, I was going to say breakfast then. Christmas or, you know. So we played Sonic, Streets of Rage, Wiz and Liz. I used to love Wiz and Liz. No one's ever heard of it. I loved it. Ninty. No way are you cool enough or down with the kids to call it Ninty. Sorry. Bro had Sega too, also no idea why. Finished 10 minutes early to get dinner in Simon before another boring meeting. Oh, Woody. What's going on? I've heard it was Liz. Oh, I love it. Got into PCs early, so I only had a couple of consoles, so I was old enough to just buy what I want. Fair enough. Told. Hi Boo! Hi Ams! I say, what is that emote? See, you're not even cool enough to get the right emote. Oh. Actually, fill some of these gaps in, I think. Ninty. And it wouldn't even be Ninty, it'd be, oh yeah, the Ninty I did, wouldn't it? Ninty boy. I want no Sega, I want me Ninty. I'm quite warm. It's been snow. Has it been snow? I haven't had any snow here. That's a lot of emotes. Right boy, calm it down, you Roman. Go play with your Ninty. What one have I got? Bracket. Oh, you ramen. Epic Games is back up and running now. I didn't know it wasn't. Have you not been able to play Fortnite then? I mean, I'm sure I would have heard about it if you couldn't. I think the world would have heard about it. That Jaffa cake. Pick Mrs. O up from work and the snow's coming down fast. Get home, the sun is shining. It's mad, isn't it? I can't actually see outside, but I don't think it has been. Ooh! I think it is, you know. Gotta have a look now. Have I got any keys in the door? No, of course not. Brace yourself for a bright light. Oh, it's really snowing! I don't know if you can see that. My thumb is in the way. You won't be able to see that. Oh, no! Snow is rude. Outside. I wasn't bothered with Christmas filming the Epic Game. It was all down. Outside. I can't believe I've been on for, well, been dotting probably about an hour and a quarter. And I haven't even finished 10 rows. Foreign land. It is. Don't like snow. But like, considering it's snowing, it's not cold. I mean, I have got the heating on, but only on low. Normally, by this time, I've put my cardi on, haven't I? Out of practice. No. Everything's slow. My hands are slow. I don't know how I'm going to get on next week. My hands are just slow. It took me about an hour to cut Gav's hair. She would have done 20 rows. No, she wouldn't. So many swapping colours. But yeah, it took the best part of an hour to cut Gav's hair. But I think it was because it was so long and so thick. It took ages for the clippers to actually get through it. I think I was clipping it for about 20 minutes. So I kept finding bits that hadn't come off. So I don't know how I'm going to get on. I'm just about to type at the moment. Oh no. Although having said that, I'm sure I did 30 rows in about 4 hours. So actually, it's probably about the same as what I was doing before. Cowboy dots would be quicker. All that beige covering like 2/3 of the canvas. I was quite offended when I saw that. On literally just scrolling Facebook and it come up. I was like, how is that not banned? I mean, I don't want it to. I would never report it or anything. It was like, you can't post pictures of someone breastfeeding, but you can post that. Okay. Quite rude. I was quite offended. Well, considering it covers 3/4 of the canvas, I think you'd have to do that bit first. What got posted? Oh, dots of a cowboy with not a lot on. Quite out of proportion and quite ridiculous, if you get my drift. Very out of proportion and like, oh hello, sort of, you know. But yeah, someone posted in one of the craft groups, no, diamond painting groups, sorry, brain's not working, because they bought it and they were gonna do that one. I was like, that's quite, I'm surprised Facebook allowed that to be posted. It's very realistic. And it's quite like, yeah, I don't want that on my wall. I'm not a prude. Off the fridge. I'm not a prude at all. I can laugh about anything. But I didn't really, it's just like, why would you want that on your wall? No. My mum comes in this house. I don't want that on the wall. I think, you know, you come down for your cup of tea in the morning, I think it would be a bit much looking at that first thing in the morning. Alexandra Lutefier one, wish she was researching it. I reckon she has already. Private collection, I reckon. If you get 10 beds, have 10 cowboys. Why not? Standard Friday night, isn't it? But yeah, it was a bit. Your mum was cynical. Well, I guess so. But it's like, she'd come here and go, hey! Like, you just wouldn't. Why would you have that on your wall? It's like, no, come on. True. Woody did the maths. Turn it into an advent colour. Yeah, we're the same every month. Surely you get bored of it. Squoobs. It's time for squoobs. 9 holes, 10 beds, 11 cowboys. There's Blue Friday night. Yeah. It doesn't sound bad, really, but... Friday night, yes. Like 8 o'clock Monday morning when you want a cup of tea. No. No. Just go away with that. Like the old peanut guys in pubs. I wouldn't want to look at that on my wall. There's so many that people post similar idea. So I look at them, it's like, yeah, it's very artistic. You know, it's kind of pretty. I don't think I'd really want it on my wall, because why would ya? But yeah, not really me. I'd rather have disgusting looking takeaways on my wall, thank you. Takeaways that you would never eat in a million years because they look like they may kill you with all the preservatives in them. But it will look awesome on the wall. Unicorns and coffee. Not eye-watering looking cowboys. And, jokes aside, it would be a really boring one to do as well, because it's all brown and beige. I don't know if I dare say the grind would be real on that one, but it would. It'd be a really boring one to do, wouldn't it? You probably only have about 5 different colours on it. Boring. I probably wouldn't be able to stream it either, would I? Don't think they'd allow that. I think I'll pass on that. I don't think Gav would appreciate coming face to face with that at 5 o'clock on a Monday morning either, to be fair. Well, yeah. He stayed away with Bomber, so who knows what they got up to. Been told that he's very cuddly. So, okay. He does look cuddly, to be fair. Right, go with a T, I reckon. I think every 10 rows uses every single colour. I think that's why it's taking a while. I don't mind it taking a while though. You don't want to finish it too quick, do you? Ooh, that one's a bit broke. Come on, get off. Doesn't want to come off now. Oh, fine, stay there. I was going to take it off because I didn't think it would stick because it had a bit of extra around the edge, but I can't actually get it off, so playing about the same colour, playing about too many colours. I know, I just like complaining. What can I say? I'd rather have one with lots of colours, because you get bored of looking at the same one. So I'd always rather do one like this rather than a beige cowboy. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. Well, the ones I was looking at, like, what was it? An elephant with butterfly ears and a lion with tons of flowers on his head instead of a mane. It's like he looked really peed off. So that's the weird one. I like weird, but there's a limit, isn't there? Because there's weird that is cool, and then there's weird that's just what? I think no, I don't really want a lion with flowers on it. I've never seen a lion with flowers on. I don't think they'd appreciate it. And I don't think you'd actually get close enough to a lion to decorate it with flowers. So it just seems like, nah, not feeling it. What the hell is that knocking? It's probably a bird on the kitchen roof. Put on a streaming chat, hang on a minute. What? Okay. That's a weird one. Sun shining has been very British. It is. That's them. Actually nearly finished this 10 rows. Stop it. Lights flickering. So what's everyone else having for tea? We know that Oggie's having pizza. I don't think I actually know what anyone else is having for tea. I feel like I need this information. I've got a little quiche Lorraine I'm going to have with, might make some chips, salad, nothing very exciting. I just fancied it though. Salmon, rice and veg. Nice, I do like salmon. We had salmon on Friday. Yeah, because we come home from Mum's Friday, yeah. And had salmon, noodles, stir fry and duck spring rolls. It's very nice. Do like salmon. But we had fresh spring rolls this time because the ones I got before were the party food ones, little frozen ones, which they were okay. But I got the fresh ones because obviously I got shopping sent to my mum's and then brought them home. I thought, I don't really want to take frozen stuff home, so I got the fresh ones instead. I didn't actually know they did them, so I searched for them. They're actually a lot nicer. They had 4 in a pack rather than loads of little ones. Very nice. Ooh, behave. got a bolognese in the freezer that needs eating up. I might have one of the days. It's probably been in the freezer 2-3 weeks. Oh, I missed a bracket one there. I knew I'd miss one. Might actually make the effort and make some chips. Normally I just chuck some fries in the oven or hash browns or something because I can't be bothered. It's not actually. Because we're just not eating the potatoes because I keep just putting frozen things in the oven instead. So I might do that. I've got loads of them. We did have a nice dinner yesterday, homemade chips. Yeah, it's just in the active fry. I suppose they're wedges or skin on chips, I don't know. I just cut a potato up in the active fry, a bit of oil spray. So, you know, nothing fancy. But they are nice though in the active fry. I'm glad we bought it a couple of years ago now. But they are nice. I had a nice dinner yesterday. I had butcher's sausages, roast potatoes, roast carrots, which I shoved all in the oven at the same time in the same tray, which was lovely. And a couple of Yorkshire puddings with gravy and peas. It was very nice. Actually made a bit of effort and peeled and boiled potatoes, which doesn't happen very often. But it was worth the effort. See, it's that sort of thing I would never bother doing just for myself in the week. Just can't be bothered. It's like whenever I see my mum, we always have a joint of pork or something. Yeah. It's just... But yeah, we always have a joint of pork or a big chicken or, you know, something that she wouldn't ever cook just for herself. It's quite rude. I'm fed up of cooking. Everyone gets fed up of cooking though, don't they? Not much difference here because Dad don't eat anything I do. But you love cheese. What, you know, I thought there would be something that you both would eat. So I randomly do no counter realisation of subtle autistic ability. Oh well. But didn't you say he's fussy as well as a veggie? So that really doesn't... Only so much cheese you can eat every day. I never thought I would see you say that. That must be a lot of cheese for you to be fed up with it. Because I know you love cheese. So fussy. So is it a case of, you know what, get your own. I'm going to sort mine out because I'm fed up of it. See, I must admit, I'm very grateful that Gav will eat most things. There's, you know, some things I just don't give him because he won't. Which is fair enough, most days. It's fair enough. You ain't there to cook for everybody though, are you? Most things. I've probably said before, I just remember him saying, what was it? Nothing with sweeteners. He won't have sweetener, like, in his coffee or anything. Nothing with sweetener. Nothing that should be meat that is vegetarian. And what was the other thing? Can't remember now. Make stir fry, pasta, chili, curry, so you won't eat any of that. See, any of that you could make vegetarian easily, couldn't you? Sounds like my ideal starter. Ooh, no. Oh, that was nearly £1 in the jar. It's alright. Lightning, thunder and lightning have got you. It's alright. But as soon as I move my legs, it's just going to have... Doesn't like noodles or rice or pasta. Blimey. So it's just potatoes and cheese. That'd get really boring though, wouldn't it? Yeah, but he's not going to expect you to eat that every day, is he? You know. Has it crashed? Not according to me. But that doesn't really mean anything. It's back. That's weird. Nothing my end to say it's gone. Yeah, if you could see under mashed potatoes and veg, I can't. Literally mashed potatoes and veg for dinner. Is that it? Please don't feel bad about not cooking for both of you. Put this TV. Bad TV. Oh, and cheese. Oh, mate. You should never feel guilty for not cooking that every day. I would be the same. Like, you know what? If you want to eat that, I'm going to make me decent dinners. Lovely, lovely meat. And you can do what you like. Right. I think I've finally finished 10 rows. It's nearly 5:30. Still love your TV. Obviously don't love me, does it? So and I feel bad because if I cook something he'll just have a ready meal. Well, it's not your fault though, is it? You know, if there's only a limited amount of meals that you can cook, then ready meals are okay. You know, you probably wouldn't want one every day, but like my mum gets a ready meal sometimes. Like I think she had cottage pie. She gets like the Tesco Finest ones, and she said they're alright. She said she likes that one better than what she makes, but I think it's because you don't have to make it. It's not healthy way. Well, that yeah, but it's not your. That ain't your fault, is it? So yeah, so you know. Don't feel bad that it's not you that's fussy. Because I don't mean it in a bad way. I know you would eat most things. I don't mean that in a greedy pig way. I mean it in a not fussy way, you know what I mean? Like Tesco Farms ones, yeah? M&S ready meals. 3 for £7, you can't argue with that. Right, I'm going to have a quick break. I'm just debating whether to do another 10 because it's taken like well over an hour and a half. Although it does look like it's got quite a lot of the same colour in the next bit actually. Hi Dado, how are you? Well, I suppose I've got to do another 10 now Dado's turned up. I can't leave just as she says hello. That's just rude. Snowing again. Oh, rude. Right, I'm going to put the brake screen on because I need a wee. And if I can find it, there you go. Right, I'll be back. Behave yourself. Thank you. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello. Oh, that sounds rude day, though. It sounds like you had a very rude day. I don't approve. Yeah, I always think, like, with a ready meal, like, say, I don't know, have a lasagna one or something, I'd have, like, garlic bread and salad with it or something to make. And then it's kind of pointless having a ready meal. Because you have to cook other stuff anyway. Rude. Right, let's do another 10. And I've changed my mind, I'm not going to have chips. I'm just going to do a baked potato because I can put it all in the oven in a bit. And then it'll be done. When I'm done... 5, 6. So, there you go. Very exciting. Right, let's move the fish. The fish is good. It's better than a pair of scissors, actually. It's smaller. Bake spud. No, not one for a while, actually. I thought, yeah, that would go right with the quiche, wouldn't it? Boo's been trying to dance up the goose. Nice. Right. Start with the M's again. So I've had quite a few of them. Yeah, I have to really fancy a baked potato, actually. Sometimes I go, oh yeah, I could just eat one, but most of the time I'm like, nah, alright. Did have it muted. Rude. How dare you mute the goose. I'll come after you. Right, 10 more rows. Come on. Sound the noise. Don't be daft. I know you're not one for music. Right, let's get these dark ones done. Oh yeah. I'd much rather that. At least you know where you stand. Did you say you're not streaming till Thursday? I can't remember when you said you were... Is it Thursday afternoon? Or are you streaming tomorrow? I can't remember what you said you want to do. I said I don't mind at all. I just, you know, I want to get this finished this week because I'm not going to be on at all next week. Thursday at 1 for... Ah, that was it. Yeah, I might finish this off tomorrow. So I want to get it done. No, I won't be. I'm going to be far too busy. I'm going to be doing a full-time week. What's that about? I haven't done a full-time week for probably 18 years. It's quite the rudeness. Quite rude. But then it was always going to be that way. To be fair, I could have made some people wait till the following week, but why? You know, if I could get everyone in next week. Chris is back at work and I've got both kids work, yeah. It's rude, isn't it? That's what I've done all this week. Yeah, well, yeah, same. So I want to get this done. I want to see it finished. It's been dragging on for ages. I mean, I probably started doing it 3-4 weeks ago. Because I was at Mum's last week. I was ill the week before. Mum was here the week before. So it's like 4 weeks since I've done it. I don't like having half-done projects hanging around. I like to finish things. And I want to see it finished. Because it is cool. Yeah, well, I won't be on at all next week. And I think my mum's here the week after, actually, so I probably won't be on then. And I've got 2 more weeks, then back at work full time. We never see SJ again. No! Oh, I'm not on board with that. Not at all. What are we going to do? Who's going to be on my telly? Not on board. But then I'm guessing you'd still do weekends. We can't live without horsey hype. Can't be done. Back in the office too, so no sneaky Fortnite or streams to watch. You won't even be able to watch streams or anything. What? How are we going to cope? Oh, mate. What are you doing to us? Not on board at all. Oops. Nah. Back at my normal job. I know. It's going to be so weird. Although, to be fair, when I'm back to normal, I'll still be able to stream some in the week. But I'm used to having, like, what day should I stream? Oh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's stream all the days. But now, like a Docs project, it's going to take me like 3 weeks to finish or something. If I can only stream like a couple of days, it's going to take weeks. I'm just not on board with it. Normal work is rude. See, caps boo in it. So normal amount of time. Well, yeah. Rude. I'm getting far too used to having my time to myself, and I can do what I want when I want. It's just going to be really weird. I'm going to be absolutely knackered next week. It's going to kill me. I swear. It's just going to finish me off. Yeah. I think I'll be ready to collapse in a heap on Friday. I'm too used to sitting. I'm going to be on my feet all day. My feet are just going to cry. Just not on board at all. Not at all. I mean, how long have we been moaning? We had nothing to do. And now that I'm back at work, I'm going to be back at work, it's like, oh, really? I want a dance. Although, to be fair, I would have been absolutely gutted if they put the date back. Because, I mean, I know they said maybe, but everyone had got it in their head. It was the 12th of April. Because it always looked like it was going to be. So I think if they'd have put the date back, I think I would have been quite, feels like it's never ending. Because when they put the dates back, it's not really that you can't go back to work. It's the fact that, things obviously aren't going well enough for me to be back at work. So, it feels like it's never ending then, doesn't it? I'm not moaning anymore. No, I won't be. Get next week out the way, I'll be like, yeah, tried it for that week, didn't like it, wouldn't recommend it. Not doing it anymore. Had enough. Tried it. 3 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. I take it all back. Outside. People. Mask. Goggles. Sanitising everything 10,000 times a day. Feet ache. Arms ache. I'm just getting them in ready. I'm just practising. I haven't worn a mask for weeks, really. Not only because I haven't really been anywhere. We've been in shops where you wear them for like half an hour, but I'm going to be wearing it like all the time. It's going to be a bit weird. Oh no, yeah. I'm going to be so moany next week. The moanometer is going to be broken. But no, it will, to be fair, it will be nice to get back to normal a bit. Because it's just never ending, isn't it? But, yeah. I've purposely not booked too many people in too quickly. Like, normally I'd allow probably an hour and then sort of quarter of an hour to travel, but I've been allowing just like an extra 15 minutes just so I can have a sit in my car with the window open in between and I haven't got to hurry. Glad it's all going to plan so far. Got everything crossed to the 22nd of May. It's going to be awesome. I think this is going to be the big one though, innit? Because there's a lot of things opening on Monday. All non-essential shops, pubs. I know there's outside, but there's a lot opening in one go, isn't there? I thought, they would be a couple of weeks apart or something. Because the last time it was just schools and then a little bit of a lift on the how many people you can see outside, isn't it? But this one, it seems to be a heck of a lot opening in one go. It's a bit... And you know what people are like? As soon as you lift something, they think it's over. Yeah, I think so. All non-essential shops. Pubs outside, I think. I'm not certain on that. Yeah, pub restaurants Oh, I don't know. Pub restaurants might. I'm not sure about restaurants. I wouldn't have thought they'd be outside, but I don't know. But yeah, all the shops are opening. So it's a bit. There's a lot. That really is a lot opening in one go, isn't it? I mean, we were all like, oh, they're opening the schools already. But the schools is one thing. This is literally everything else, isn't it? And that includes, obviously, if I'm back, close contact services. I'm not sure. I think that's beauty, tattoo, barbers. It's a lot. That was another reason why I thought, right, I'm going to try and get everyone in next week, just in case we get locked down again. SJ's home to have a barbecue for a birthday. Hopefully it will happen. I know, yeah. Love barbecue. B-Day barbecue. There's not many times I would book a hotel like 40 minutes away from my house, but you know. Make a weekend of it, don't you? Just hope there's plenty of bacon and eggs in your house on the Sunday morning. But you know. You know I'm inviting myself round again. We're allowed inside then. I'm coming inside for bacon and eggs. Nice. Oh, I knew you would. Unless we go out for breakfast somewhere, obviously. But you know me, invite myself, tell you what I want. Although to be fair, you always offer good stuff anyway, so. Sometimes you just got to make a weekend of it. You normally invite everyone to my house. Well, yeah. Yours is in the middle though. It's easier, isn't it? And it's bigger than ours. And I know you'd never mind. If I thought there was any doubt, I would never do it. And it's not like an open invite. It's just to people I know you'd be happy to have in your house. Not that bad. It'd be good if we can do it. I think we probably will, unless it all starts going really wrong again. Which obviously, I don't know, dear. Because if I remember right, I think then it will be, is it up to 30 people outside and 6 inside, is it? If I remember, I don't know. I lose track. The only one I've really kept an eye on is when I can go back to work, to be honest. 15. Oh, is it 15? I don't know. Well, either way, it'll be less than that anyway, won't it? Just hope it's a nice warm day, dry day. This means that most of these... Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll be alright then. Yeah. Well, yeah, you've got to wait until you're allowed to do it. You know. You don't want to plan things and then people don't really feel safe doing it, or... Yeah. Oops. Get off. Thank you. Oh, rudeness. Where did that go? You got any more that have just fallen? It would be the K's, wouldn't it? No. Well, yeah, because it's a good couple of weeks after your birthday, isn't it? But obviously the restrictions don't change till then. For the sake of a couple of weeks. No. There's one. I knew there'd be one. There you go. No, because then it's right at the end of June. Hopefully everything will be normal. Although I still think you'll be wearing masks in shops and things for a while. I can't see that going. But then to be fair, if you're okay doing that, just wear it anyway. It's not going to hurt, is it? I think I'll be wearing a mask at work for quite a long time, because obviously we're close contact. But then, it means I can work. They're really strict on it as well. They said, basically, if you can't wear one, you can't do your job. And it's like in a salon, if you can't wear one, you're supposed to be like on the reception desk or something. Like not in close contact with people. I thought, wow, that's quite harsh. But then I thought, well, actually, it's close contact, isn't it? I'm so glad they changed it from a visor to you can wear goggles, because a mask and a visor is an absolute killer. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, it was awful. I remember when they said the mask as well, because it was visor first, then they added a mask. And wearing both of them, oh, I couldn't do it. I'd put them both on, and because you literally got a mask and then plastic covering your mouth and your nose, you're just not getting any air in. I don't know how they do it in the hospitals, honestly. And I put it on within a couple of minutes. I was going to faint. And I actually got to the point where I was saying to Gav that if they don't change what we can do, I think I might have to give up for a bit, because I can't do it. And I kept trying, couldn't do it. I was just going to pass out, because it's just not getting any air. And but then when they changed it to goggles, I thought, oh, I'll try that. Oh, it's just a million times better. It's just horrible with the visor, and you can't see through them either. Quite rude. What colour is this P? Don't think there's any more. But yeah, they are strict on it. But then it makes sense, really, if you're like literally breathing over somebody, You know, if I'm standing in front of someone cutting their fringe or something, you know, you're really close. Yeah, I think that's why they have both, because the visor and the goggles is just to stop things getting in your eyes. So that they don't. The visor on their own didn't last very long because it weren't doing anything. It was essentially a spit guard, but yeah. So the goggles are so much better. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know if it kind of gets rid of the point, but I always twist the straps so you just get a tiny little air pocket either side, and it's right on the side. So I'm hoping that, you know, it stops. Because really, don't they say a mask is to stop you from spitting and, you know, breathing out germs? So, you know, little things there ain't gonna, but it makes it bearable. It just gives you that little bit of air, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't like make it pointless, but I can't do it without. But it does make it bearable, and then you just have to hope it's not too hot. Is it? What's the weather supposed to be like next week? It's not going to be baking hot, is it? I hope not. That makes the mask unbearable. I hate being hot anyway. Chilly and dry would be nice. Cold, oh, what? Rain and a mask is not good. Cold and dry is the best when you've got to wear them. But then having said that, if it's cold outside, people put the heating on and it makes it worse anyway. So, either way. Probably. I can cope with that if it's not too bad. As long as it's not absolutely chucking it down, then it won't be too bad. Yeah, it's quite comfortable in here actually. So I've got the heating on the lowest setting just to take the edge off because it gets chilly in here. Just get on with it though, didn't you? Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, they're not nice to wear. Every time I wear them in someone's house and then I get out, I can't wait to take it off. And I just stand outside for a few seconds just breathing cold air in. It's lovely. Yeah. To be fair, if we're not really going anywhere, you know, if you're not doing that much shopping and like the school run is outside, you know, there's very little risk anyway, is there? Yeah, I'm alright with them. I think I just got used. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably put it on Monday morning and go, oh yeah, this is horrible. But as I say, crossing the straps makes it more. It makes quite a difference actually. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Like you say, I'd rather not, but I thought I was going to be bad with them because I'm a bit claustrophobic, but no. But say, like who says you don't go in shops? Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's a case of if you can, you should, but if you can't, if you've tried and you can't, then you can't. I think sometimes they've got to be seen to be doing something though, haven't they? See, I have to wear the disposable ones at work. We're not allowed to wear the material ones. I don't really know why. But we have to wear disposable. They're supposed to be medical grade ones. You think, well, I'm sure the ones I got cheap off eBay from China are medical grade ones, but Yeah, I think they've just got to be seen to be doing something, haven't they? I think that is the case sometimes. Yeah, probably is, yeah. I think we'll be wearing them for a long time. I can't see them going away anytime soon, can you? Especially like in my work. I think I'll be wearing them for months. Yeah, I bet he does. It's tough, that is. At least with mine, I'll finish in one person's house and I can take it off for a bit, get the windows open in my car, get some air going. I'm there, like driving, going, when I've finished. But, if it means I can do my job, then you just, got to try, ain't ya? But it's not nice. I've just made my ear pop doing that. Yeah. It's weird. Weird times, isn't it? Very weird. Do you think people will be wearing them in nightclubs in June? They probably should be. See, I know they're a business and you'd be gutted if you owned a nightclub, and you can't open, but things like that. Come on, we all know what goes on in nightclubs. I don't think they'll be socially distancing then. Fair play to them if they actually manage it. I can't see things being completely back to normal in June though, can you? Really? I mean, things might be open, but it's going to be distance, it's going to be masks and all sorts for ages, isn't there? I know they say, it's back to normal as much as possible. It's not going to be normal for ages, is it? I think this is something that we're going to have to just live with. I don't think they're going to get rid of it, are they? I think if they were going to, they would have by now. But it's like, I was chatting to my mum, and she said, you know, I know things are opening on Monday. She said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going for a pub meal. I'm not going into town and going around all the shops. Because everyone will have the same idea. No, it's not, is it? And you know, she said, I know things are open, but I don't want to go in them. She might go and see one of her friends and sit in the garden and have a cuppa. Yeah, I reckon it'll be a yearly thing, like the flu jab, won't it? But yeah, she was saying, you know, I don't want to go for a pub. Oh, I don't want to go for a pub meal, or... I mean, she'd love to, don't get me wrong, but so I'm not going to. Everyone's going to go in the pubs. Can you imagine the carnage there's going to be on Monday? And, you know, she loves going into the town and looking around the shops, having a coffee and all this, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, Carvery, yeah. I miss our weekly Toby. Can't wait to be able to go Toby. But then that'll be open Monday. I'm going Toby for a long time. You know, things might be opening, but... Yeah, exactly, Kath. But you know, you don't want to rush and do things, because that's exactly how it's all going to go wrong again, isn't it? Imagine how many people are going to be off sick on Tuesday with a hangover. Be a joke. Well, yeah, I don't really want to sit outside if it's cold. But I don't know. Just makes you a bit worried to do anything. And not necessarily because of if places are safe. It's who's there. You know, they're morons there. There's morons everywhere, but you know. Yep. Oh, right. Well, that makes sense. It was like when the last lockdown was lifted, you know, we said, well, we're not going anywhere near any of it for at least a few weeks, because everyone will be there. I know they'll have like limits and restrictions and blah blah blah, but I'm not that desperate to go out for a pub meal. I can order a pizza and eat it at home in my pyjamas that I've been sat in all day, and just put my dressing gown on to answer the door. I don't have to get showered and dressed to order a pizza. I think really it's just nice to have the option, isn't it? No one likes to think that they can't. Exactly. And that's exactly what me and my mum were saying. You know, she'll invite people around to have a coffee in the garden. Or it was like last week when I was there, I went to my friend's who lives in the same road as my mum. And the first time I met her baby, he's 4 months old, and I hadn't met him. And I was dying to have cuddles with him. I was like, no, not doing it. No. I mean, I wasn't very well anyway, but... You know, you just think, what's the point? Yes, I'd love to have cuddles with him, but it's just not worth the risk. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have the option, and I'd love to be able to just go in shops without worrying about it, or... you know, have the option of... we like to go to the cinema in West Brom because they've got a Hungry Horse next door. So it's nice to go in there and just go in and have a nice cheap burger or something and just, finish the night. The scarf lady was gagging to go out. See, I'm not like that at all. It's nice to have the option, but we're not in any rush to go out. Not out. It's like everyone will be going. There's a Hungry Horse, like probably about a 10-15 minute walk that way, and it's right in the middle of a housing estate, and you just know it's going to be absolute chaos there on Monday. It's just no. I'm not that desperate to go out. Although it must have been last summer, in between lockdowns, whenever it was, we went to a Green King pub at my mum's, and it was just awesome just to go out for a meal. And it was in the week, so it was quiet. Gav was there as well, so he must have still been off work. And he had a pulled pint of Guinness. You should have seen his little face. He's like, that's the best pint I've ever had. Me and Chris had a few lunches in pubs last time they were open. It's Hungry Horse, they were very strict. Yeah, I mean, I'd go in the week, but I ain't going anywhere near a pub on a Saturday night or something. But yeah, that was the time. Yeah, we went to that pub for a meal and it was fine. And then the next day, Lou came over, and we went in the beer garden there and had a drink. And it was amazing. We hadn't seen her for so long. And it just seems like years ago now. Oh, nice. Nice. She sounds swell. I was very happy to have a pint. Yeah. It was nice just to be out. And we weren't too worried. We were a little bit concerned when we first got there, but then you get there and you see all the restrictions and distancing and all that. You think, oh yeah, okay. And we went to Hickory's at whenever, I don't know when it was last year, when we were allowed to. And we didn't want to go to the one in Castle Bromwich because it's always rammed. So we went to the one in Burton Green. And it was awesome. It's just nice to be out. But then it didn't seem too bad because I think it was in the week when Gav was off. I think it was the last week that he was going to be off before properly going back to work. Whenever that was, I couldn't even tell you. So we went to Bridgnorth for the day. Had breakfast in Spoons. Because we went early. Had breakfast in Spoons. Looked around the charity shops. And really enjoyed it. And then a different day went to Hickory's. Just making the most of him still being off. But that was it, I think. Barely been in the supermarket, which I'm not complaining about. It's just been a funny year though, isn't it? I was down the road to him, and friend Izzy had food and 6 pints of cider. Nice. Well, why not? No, I haven't been. I'm glad that I'd already signed up for the annual thing with Tesco's because apart from at the very start when we had, I think the longest I've had to wait was 3 weeks in between deliveries. But apart from that, it's been pretty much every week. And at one point, like last year, I thought, well, maybe I'll go every other week, to let someone else have the slot. I don't necessarily need one every week. But then when you're looking on there and there's tons of slots available, and they've like doubled the amount. And you think, well, actually, it's better having one every week, because then you can get your fresh stuff. Because I was thinking, you know, I'll stock up the cupboards and then just perhaps nip to the co-op and get a few fresh bits if we need any. But then you think, well, actually, it's better to get a delivery, innit, than go in a shop. So, and now you can get slots, loads now. But at one point I could only get them because I'd already signed up for the yearly thing, because they let you see them 4 weeks in advance rather than 3. So but I thought, well, they're obviously not struggling. Really? That's rude. But I say you shouldn't have too much trouble now with Tesco's. Round here, they've got loads. And I'm very grateful for it, because I hate going to the supermarkets at any time, let alone with all this going on. I mean, you remember that time a few weeks ago when I forgot to add anything to my Tesco delivery, so I had to go to Asda. Yeah, I'm doing that again. No. Well, to be fair, my mum had already signed up for the yearly thing, but even with my dad as he was, he didn't get a letter or anything about it. At the start, go to the supermarket was the only place to go. Yeah, I'll stay at home. No, I hate it. One of the best things I ever did was getting deliveries. I absolutely hate going. I was excited to go food shopping. Well, yeah, I get that. It's like, I can't think when it was now. I don't know. When me and Gav, we went to, where did we go? Wickes, Asda, and then the butcher's across the road. And it's great to get out. But I think being at home too much had made me really quite anxious, because I asked Gav to drive. It's like, we've driven to Wickes and especially Asda and the butchers a million times, but I was really worried and I asked him to drive. It's weird. Got a fly in here or something. Don't know what that was. You'll have to go soon and run that coat. You keep dropping that from an online order. That's weird. Quite random. Maybe it's just really popular. It's quite rude. But no, I'm so glad. Hey Ali, how are you doing? But no, I hate going shopping. I hate it. I like going to places like B&M. I don't know if you're driving now, do you? You'll be driving through hedges and flipping cars. I was smashed right into SJ, so, you know, that wouldn't end well for her in real life, would it? No, I don't have many substitutions at all, really. Well, what was she thinking? Just stood there. No, it was really weird. I got quite anxious at one point. Alright now, but I didn't even want to drive. It's really quite weird. Start my dining plan on Thursday to finish my most special plan. I have fish and chips with curry and peas from an award-winning van that's come to our area. Tuesdays only. Very nice too. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We're just talking about lockdown and what's opening on Monday and all very exciting things. Because nobody wants what you buy. Well, yeah, there is that. I'm glad. More for me. I had a lovely sandwich for breakfast today. Loads of mushrooms and fried eggs on it. Oh, you'd have loved it, Cap. Passing the truck before I got smashed into space by Jude. Nick got so hit hard, so I got hit out of the game. I couldn't believe that. To be fair, I wasn't actually aiming for you, because I heard you say, "Oh, there's someone here," so I was coming over to try and run them over, and then I kind of lost control. It was a very fast car. We'd love to flush it down the toilet. Well, I probably will tomorrow. Went for a distance walk with bro earlier and got Starbucks. Nice. It's just started snowing. Yeah, we had snow here as well. Random weather. I don't like snow. It was funny. That car was way too fast for me. It's like, I can't control it. I did think it was a bit rude that Nick got kicked out. I did feel a bit bad about that. I never want that to happen. Funny as it was, I probably was aiming for him, to be fair. I didn't think that had happened. It was funny though. I get bored. I get restless playing it properly. So I don't care about XP. I just want to mess about and break things. I start off being like, right, what do I need to do? You know, what quests are there? How do you do so and so? And it's like, I just want to drive around and be naughty. It's far more fun. Can't see any more of them. Oh, Fortnite. We were playing sometime over the weekend. I can't remember. Can't even remember what day we do anything anymore. Was it yesterday? Trouble is, if I try too hard to be good at it and I'm not, I get bored. That's why I mess about. Although I'm not that bad at it. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I'm not terrible at it either. I think playing COD has helped. It was only yesterday, blimey. It seems ages ago already, doesn't it? Although, to be fair, the long weekend seems a long way away already. Seems crazy that I saw Gav this morning. Seems ages ago already. Although at least it's a short week this week. Because it's already Tuesday. Not really sure actually. Probably in the region of about 16 hours ish. This one is taking longer because there's so many different colours and there's little bits of different colours. So I swap colours a lot quicker. Whereas the one I did last time, the Superman one, it has been 84 years, had a lot of white in the background. So it got a little bit boring, but you just grind in the white. So this one's quite different, but I'm enjoying this one more because it's more colourful. But it is taking a lot longer. But then, I don't really mind. I want to get it finished this week though, because I'm back at work on Monday. So I've done, well, by the time I've done this bit, I will have done 20 rows today, and then I've got 30 left, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I was really late starting today, even for me. So I didn't have as much time. It's been 84 years. Oh, Titanic. I haven't seen that for a long time, actually. Love that film. It's just so long, though, isn't it? I think, oh, I ain't got 3 hours spare to watch that. Do like it, though. Don't know how it's best to do it. I started to work one and pull back the film a bit to do a patch. Yeah, I tend to just lift it back 10 rows, 15 rows, depending how much I want to do. I've done it 10 today. Just pull it back and then just go across, pull it back to them halfway, because I've already done that half. And then when you're halfway, spin it round, start again. That's how I've done it. Not a Titanic fan. I love Leo DiCaprio, I always have. I'm trying to think. Oh, what did I first see him in? Probably. I was going to say Romeo and Juliet, but I think that was something earlier than that. Probably Quick and the Dead, or Gilbert Grape, maybe. Just love him. I love him in Django. Just think he's a really good actor. Always loved him. I mean, I watch the older films now, things like, I don't really like The Beach. Some of the old ones are a bit. Ultimate Spider-Man. Nice. Thank you for coming, SJ. Have a lovely evening. I probably won't be that much longer, to be fair, anyway. I'll probably put my baked tater in a minute. And, yeah. I'm sure I'll speak to you on Discord in a bit. But enjoy Spider-Man. Say hi to Boo and Ems if they're not watching. Oh, crumpets. We had crumpets. When did we have them? On Friday when I got home from my mum's, actually. We had them for lunch. And we just toasted them and had tons of butter on them. They're lovely. But I tried the Tesco ones. Because I always try the own brand ones, see if they're nice, you know. And most things I'll get Tesco brand. But I tried the Tesco brand ones and I didn't like them as much. Because I remember I got the Warburton ones when they were on offer. And they were a lot nicer, actually. The Tesco ones were quite thick and doughy. Yeah, we're always on Discord, aren't we? So I actually prefer the Warburton's ones. So I say I like to try the own brand, because a lot of the time they're the same or nicer. Yeah, so I'll stick to Warburton's one. Asda, I haven't been to Asda really for a long time. I'll get Tesco delivery, so but if we ever go in an Asda, I will try them. Sometimes go to in the Asda at my mum's because it's smaller and quieter. The one here is huge and really busy, and it's not in the. It's in an all right area, but it's not. It's on the edge of a okay area, so I just don't like the place. That's not me being snobby. I just don't like the place. Gets my back up as soon as I'm in there. Right, I think I'm going to put me tater in the microwave for 10 minutes. So you can have the nice sound of the microwave. So you just dive into that. Tater. Oh, this is coming out so far. I've got the Monsters theme in my head. I think Gav must have been playing it on the Amstrad emulator over the weekend. Because I keep humming it. Thank you. I can't get it out of my head. I'm liking this top half. I like the dark and the colourful contrast actually. It's far more contrasting than the bottom. I like it. Something in my eye now. What's everyone else got for tea? Not many people have told me. I've asked at least twice. I think you should all tell me what you're having for tea. Make me jealous. Apart from Kat, because we know he'll have a rubbish dinner that I won't like. Right. Oh, something irritating my eye. Melty cheese crumpets. I have PG for tea. Not that sort of tea. I have Thai food anyway. Enjoying the microwave noise, by the way. Seems louder than normal. Made a cup. Nice. I've got cherry berry squash. So there. Don't know what to have on my tater. So when my mum was here a couple of weeks ago, she said, oh no, I think I'll just have butter on mine. And my first thought was, oh, how boring. But then I thought, actually I'll try it. And I really enjoyed it, just with butter on, mashed into it. I never have that. So it's cheesy beans. Gav always insists on cheesy beans if we have a baked tater. But I don't know if I really want beans. Because I'll never eat the other half a tin either. I always do that. But it depends what I'm going to have for dinner tomorrow. Tough decision. Is cheesy beans on a tater going to go with quiche? Is that going to be weird? I'm not sure. Probably a bit weird. Butter, salt and grated cheese. Yeah, I might just have it with butter actually. Cheese. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of beans. They don't always like me that much. I mean, it's not like a Pepper situation, but they're not my biggest fan. Just debating what to watch tonight, actually. Oops. I'm up to... Well, I think there was some debate last time I was streaming over which Marvel film I should have watched. Right, no, you don't like beans, do you? I think I watched Thor 2 when I should have watched Iron Man 3. But then I suppose... It don't really matter. So I might watch Iron Man 3. I don't know. I've started watching Downton Abbey because it's not normally something I would choose, but I was having a look on Prime to see what I could watch for free because I finished Buffy and I'm not paying for Angel, so I was having a look at the free ones. It's like Downton Abbey, and people have gone mad for that. My mum absolutely loves it, and everyone, you know, seems to think it's really good. So I think I've watched about half of the first episode. So I don't know if I want to watch more of that. I don't really have an opinion on it yet. I haven't really watched enough of it. But there's plenty of it if I do like it. But people seem to love it, don't they? So... Like everyone, do you mean middle-aged women? Well, yeah, I'm not really that far off being a middle-aged woman, really. But I know Lou. I think Lou liked it. But yeah, lots of people. It's got really good reviews, like on Prime. It's like at least 4.5 stars, I think. So I thought, oh well, I liked Poldark. That's a similar sort of idea, so give that a go. But yeah, I haven't really got an opinion on it yet. If I'm not enjoying it, I won't watch it all. But it's the trouble when you finish watching something, you think, oh, I don't know what to watch now. So I always end up watching something I've seen before. That's why I was glad to watch Buffy, because I never watched it first time round, and I really enjoyed it. And it lasted forever. So I think it was like 7 series, 20 odd episodes, but they're all like an hour long. So you really sort of got your money's worth, you know what I mean? Catherine Cookson stories. No, I haven't actually. We watched, what was it called? The Mill. I think it was only, I think there was 2 series before it got cancelled. It was a Channel 4 thing, and that was quite good. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was quite good. It was something good for me and my mum to watch. It's quite hard to find things that we both like a lot of the time. So it was a good compromise. But that's why I wanted to start Marvel again, because there's so many. If you can't think of nothing else to watch, there's always the next one of that. Because I say that at weekends, like, have an idea of what you want to watch or do this weekend, because so much time we spend, like, what do you want to watch? Don't know. What do you want to do? Don't know. And then you end up not really doing anything. So I like to have, so not necessarily a plan, I'm not that fussy, but just, you know, a couple of ideas of something to do or watch. That's why I'm glad we've got that Walking Dead game and Visage, because there's a couple of streaming ideas there. You know, if there's nothing else that you want. Not that they're like the last choice, but they're two options if there's nothing else. Because we're really enjoying that Walking Dead game. Oops. And there's loads more of that. I think we've got one more chapter on that, and then at least five games, I think. 5 more after this one. So, liking that. Clementine. I love it. Do you like Clem? No, we are enjoying it. And it seems to be quite popular stream game as well. It seems like quite a fun, you know. Which is nice. I know. Shocking, isn't it? I mean, do you think that we could have stopped that from happening, really? I know it says your choices affect the game, but it don't affect the game that much. Come on. You're not going to change the whole story. Right, just put them in the oven. You know, you can affect... Because that one, what was her name? The one that couldn't put the batteries in the radio that we got killed really early. I think if we hadn't got her killed then, she would have got shot by... What's her name? That shot Doug. Instead. It seems like they were going to kill off them two characters, but it just depended which one lasted longer, I think. This is ridiculous, having 2 trays, because the potato will take a lot longer than the quiche. These massive trays, one's going to have 1 potato and one's going to have 1 little quiche on it. How ridiculous. But never mind. There you go. Look at that. State of that tray. Wasting it. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I just pulled the skin off. There we go. Just put it in. Do you not get out your tin? I haven't got any teeny trays. Just put them in. Actually, I have got a smaller one, but it's a deeper one, so it takes up more room in the dishwasher. Because with them ones, you could just have them down the side. So, yeah, bit of a waste, isn't it? I like to complain. You should know this. I'm not really complaining. It's just seems a waste, doesn't it? And shut up anyway. Because the potato will take longer and the quiche will just shrivel up and die. And because I can't be bothered to put the quiche in a bit, I'll just put them in at the same time. Because the bottom of the oven is cooler. Zaya got a fan. Because I put it in on gas 5, so the top is gas 5, but the bottom is probably around 3. because Dado, that would make sense. It wouldn't. I'd kill my quiche. Or have to get up in like 20 minutes and put it in. Neither of which are acceptable to me. So, you know. Shush, anyone? Well, that weren't many of them. Do you reckon? It could be. Never actually got a thermometer or anything, so. Always seems a waste though to put the oven on to put one baked potato in it, whatever that actually means. Just seems a waste, doesn't it? But then it would have been worse if I'd have put the quiche in the oven and then made chips and put the Actifry on as well. That would have been even more of a waste. So at least I can shove it all in the oven. And aren't you lucky that I can stream for longer because I've already put it in the oven? Nice. They are better. I don't like the Tesco ones. They were really like thick and heavy and yeah. Just like a crumpet. Do you have anything with them? You had the giant crumpets. Oh, no, I haven't. I will now. I didn't know that was a thing. But I will now. Do you like a crumpet? I like they're just different, aren't they? Bored of the same things. No, I haven't had Marmite for ages. I think I'd have to have something with them. I don't think I'd be full up. I don't know though. I suppose if you ate enough of them. I have to get a little thing of Marmite. I haven't had that for ages. That's what my mum always used to make me. Whenever I was ill, she'd make me, it would be white bread with butter and Marmite on. Cut into 4 squares. That's what she'd always make me when I was ill. And get it 4 with 4 and a couple of slices of cheese on the side. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, thinking about it, we had them for lunch when we got home from my mum's. It was a pack of 6, so we had 3 each. and they just have butter on, so... So when's the next cap stream anyway? It's been a while. Tell her I had 4.5 as though were 9. Lying to me. How dare you? When are you going to do that model painting stream? We need more cap streams in our life. Work's been rude, also as weather has been nice, could not justify a stream over doing the fence. Yeah, true. Work is always rude. Work's going to be rude next week. I'm not going to be streaming at all. I probably won't be about much at all. It's quite rude. Yeah, to be fair, I do most of mine in the week. When I probably should be doing housework or something, but that can always wait. Still be there next day. Although I do need to do some housework. This house is a bit manky at the minute. It's not been very well. So I haven't really done much at all. Probably get some done this week before next week. So I'm going to be doing anything next week other than working. Who am I going to have food arguments with? I don't think you thought this working thing out. Oh, there'll always be time to argue with you, dear. That's one of my favourite things to do. I'll be on Discord. I'll be about in the evenings, not working in the evenings. One tea time appointment on Wednesday, but yeah, I'm not working in the evening. Well, not at the moment anyway. I think I've got everyone booked in. There's one pain one that always has evenings or weekend that keeps ignoring my messages. So I messaged her once a couple of weeks ago asking if she's going to want a colour done, and she never replied, so I'm not chasing her. So I might, but then I think actually no, I don't think I would book her in an evening next week, because I'll be too busy. And out of principle, I will say no. But I'll be about in the evenings anyway. So you can stream in the evening. I'll be able to watch it then. Or we could have arguments on Discord. I don't mind. Quite happy doing that. Or a GIF off. I don't think my feet are going to know what's hit them next week. I'm too used to sitting down. I'll be on my feet the whole time. I think it's going to be quite a shock to the system. It's been about 4 months. Standing is very rude. But unfortunately you can't really cut someone's hair sitting at, well, you probably could if you had a proper stool, but it's more trouble than it's worth. Get the sunflowers on the chair. To be fair, if I worked in a salon, they tend to have them little stools that you can wheel around. They're quite good. But then you need a hydraulic chair that you can put up and down to go with it. It's just not going to happen. That'd be pretty cool. I think I'll just stick to standing for now. It's just going to be easier, isn't it? But then I can sit down in my car in between. So, to be fair, I don't think, apart from Wednesday, which will be a longer day, I'm probably only working like about 7 hours a day, so it's not. I think every day I've got someone booked in at 9:30, and pretty much coming home for lunch, and then the afternoon normally till, I don't know, 3:30 time. So it's quite a short day really, but then I do that so I avoid all the traffic, because we're about a mile away from a very, very busy crossroads, which is the main crossroads from the M6 into the city, like from the north of the city. So it's like, it's not even worth going out before 9 o'clock. And yeah, from about 5 o'clock. It's not crazy bad, but it's bad enough for you to not willingly sit in it. So I tend to work between about 10 and 4 normally, or 9:30. So it's not too long a day. Just be a shock to the system because it'll be every day. Exactly. Yeah, it is very busy up there. That's why we get our cars, my car and Gav's van, MOT'd at a Quick Fit, which is from that junction going into the city. It's like on the left hand side as you go in, not near the city but on the way. And I always book it in 8:30 Saturday morning now. First of all because Gav's here as well, and then he can bring whoever's leaving their vehicle there, can bring the other one home, because we walked it once, it took us about an hour, so yeah, I'm not doing that again. But trying to get there at 8:30 on a weekday, I mean, it's probably, I don't know, probably a 5-minute drive maybe. And I remember one time I booked it in the week, I think I had to be there for 8:30 and I left at 8 o'clock and I was late. So yeah, I'm not doing that again. No. Can't remember the last time I went in the city anyway. Not my favourite place. It won't be from June, I think. They're you have to pay a congestion charge to go in the city, which would be lovely. I think it's about £8. So that'll be going in the city even less. Ooh, behave. Thank you. The only time we really go in there is if we go to the O2 Academy. Girls Don't Local Independent. I'll just drop the car off in the morning, pick it up after work. Nice. I've tried local places, but we used to have this bloke we knew, mobile mechanic, do it, and he was really good. And then he started working at a garage, so we said, alright, well, we'll drop it off there. And he didn't do it because I think he was the manager, and he'd got someone else to do it, and it was when Gav had a Peugeot 206. This is quite a few years ago now, and it was quite an old one, and he went and they MOT'd it, and I can't remember what he needed to do it. Something with a tyre, something, I don't know. And for some reason, what was it? I think he got a puncture. So we went to the local Quick Fit, and they said because of the age of the car, they needed some special tool to get the something off. And they don't all have it because it's not that common anymore or something. So we went to the one that's about a half-hour drive away to another Quick Fit that had got this tool. And there was something wrong. I can't remember what it was now. There was something really wrong with it, and the bloke said, that's just been MOT'd. It's like, yeah. So, well, that tyre failed, and there was something else. So we ended up having at least 2 new tyres at the Quick Fit because they were illegal. And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to go to that garage again because I don't want to spend lots of money on an MOT, don't get me wrong. But if it needs doing, it needs doing. Don't leave me with unsafe tyres. And then we tried somewhere else, and that was with my car, and they come back and say, oh yeah, you need this, this and this, and well, that doesn't need doing right now, but it could do with being done, so do you want me to do that as well? And it's like about 500 quid's worth of work, and it's like not really. So I just got him to do what it had failed on. So now we just got fed up of feeling not necessarily ripped off, but feeling like you're not really getting it done properly. So now we just go to the local Quick Fit and get the MOTs done, and you can book it online, and I think you save like a tenner if you book an MOT and service together. So yeah. Well, yeah, that sounds like a perfect place. I'd much rather use an independent business. But we just got fed up of feeling like you couldn't trust the people doing it. And we just figured that, I know at a Quick Fit they're going to work on, there's going to be some sort of commission, I would have thought. But they're less likely to add work on. You know, like some garage, if they just want the work. So, oh yeah, you need this, this, this. And you think, okay. But a Quick Fit, they're going to get paid whether they do it or not, aren't they? And we just felt like that they're less likely to rip you off. That's what we hope anyway. But we've been going there for quite a long time now. And yeah, never had a problem with them. And like the things that are on the advisory one year are either advisory or need doing the following year. So it's not like they're finding things out of nowhere. Because that was another thing with that garage with the tyres. Like, I think we went there twice, and one year there was something on the advisory, and then the next year it wasn't on advisory or needed doing. And you think, well, does it need doing or not? Yeah, I'd love to find a place like that where you just do what you need, send me the bill. But I don't know, we just couldn't. We got fed up of looking at independent places, so we just thought, you know what, we've always had good advice at Quick Fit. I remember going to the other Quick Fit just up the road, and Gav had to have a new exhaust, and I mean, I know you never get anything really discounted, do you? But like, it should have been like 440 quid, and he said, well, I'm allowed to do it, give you a bit of a discount, so I'll do it for 400, you know, that sort of thing. You think, yeah, I know you're not really getting, you know, if they didn't give you the discount, then you'd just be overpaying. But, well, yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? But, yeah, we just got fed up. And you think, well, I was going to say it might cost a bit more at Quick Fit, but I don't actually think it does. But you just got to find somewhere you're comfortable with, haven't you? yeah, we're quite happy going there. The only trouble is it's not really walkable. I know I don't walk anywhere, but it's not walkable. And so we did it once before, and it took us about an hour. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that again. Just give me a £5 taxi, for goodness sake. So I say now I'll do it on a Saturday morning, and we both drive down there. It's just easy. We've got 2 more to do, 2 more colours, and I'm done. This one's been a lot quicker, or has it? I don't know, I've been on for 3.5 hours, so maybe it ain't. I think it might be a long stream tomorrow. Got to do 30. But no, the blokes are nice at the Quick Fit actually. There's one that used to be there. I'm not sure if he was a mechanic or because he was always on the desk, so I'm not sure if he was a mechanic or not. And 30. And Gav was convinced he was a synth. He was a lovely bloke, but he had a American accent, which is fine, obviously. But he sounded like he'd been sucking helium, and it was just really, he didn't crack his face. It just was deadpan, and it was really quite weird. But I haven't seen him there for a while, so perhaps he's left, but it was a bit too cheerful. You know, it's like, mate, it's 8:20 on a Saturday morning, and you're telling me to have a nice day. Really? I'm about to pay hundreds of pounds, probably. You're telling me to have a nice day. Could be. We'll get rid of that a little bit. Where did that go? Get off. But yeah, I think Quick Fit are probably a bit more thorough than some garages. But then I think, well, I don't want to pay over the odds, obviously, but I don't want there to be anything wrong with my car. You know, I'd rather have things done properly. And they do all the free checks for, I don't know, exhaust and tyres and all that when you have a service as well, so we're quite happy. I think I finished. Just double check, I can't see any gaps, but can't remember what time I put that in. Oh, Crafty's raiding! That is really good timing. Crafty! Hi, Crafty! How are you still going? I've just finished! You timed that perfectly, Crafty, because I've literally just finished. I'm going to go and have my dinner. But thank you very much for the raid. That's very nice of you. What have you been streaming? How are you? What have you got for dinner? Oh, is it Gamba Stag? Am I saying that right? I apologise if I'm saying it wrong. Hello, how are you? Oh no, I know. I was late on today because I was sorting out all my hair appointments for next week. So I didn't start till about 3:30, I don't think. So I'm quite late today. But I think that's all. Yeah. Done 20 rows. Doing your diamond art while I was watching. Nice. But yeah. So we've done some pizza and some ice cream. And a planet, because who doesn't have a planet on their pizza? Yeah. how are you doing? I feel like I haven't spoke to you for a while. How are you? Well, to be fair, I haven't really spoke to anyone because I haven't really been streaming very much, so... Doing good, thanks. I was streaming a lovely baking sim called Lemon Cake, so it's the food theme, the donut paint. It worked nice. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So I haven't been very well for like last couple of weeks, but I'm alright now. Got a little bit of a tickle in my throat every now and then, but I'm alright. But I haven't been streaming, which is rude. But I'm good. Back to work on Monday. Fitting 6 weeks of people into 1 week. So I won't be streaming next week. But yeah, not too bad. There we go, put that on. Let's put the books on. What should we have? Chubby Cubs cookbook. Is that big enough? Yeah. And I'll have a heavy book actually. I'll have Conan. Nice heavy book. There you go. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been quite poorly actually. It's annoying. It's one of them ones that just won't go away. Right, let's put... There we go. You can have Superman. Superman on top of Conan, because why not? Right, I'm going to put that away before I forget. I'm going to go and have some dinner. Put that away before I forget. There we go. Well, thank you all for what... Way! Behave. That was a good catch. Right, let me put that on. There you go. That's a great picture at the bottom, isn't it? But thank you all for watching. It's been a lovely chill afternoon. Having a natter. It's nice to be back. I know we're on at the weekends, but you know, it's different, isn't it? But I will probably be on tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I might wait until the afternoon, because if I stream in the morning I'll end up streaming all day and then not do anything else, and I've got lots of housework I need to do really. Boo to housework. But I'll let you know anyway. It might be a bit earlier in the afternoon, maybe. I'm rambling. Anyway, thank you all for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.